Hello and greetings, fellow painters. I'm Tom, and I'm back as your host on this painting journey. Today, we're painting Market Street, downtown Loughborough, in the Midlands of England. It's a sectioned off area of town where there's only foot traffic during the normal business day hours. Places line up kiosks and tent for vendors, buskers, all sorts of street food during the 9 to 3 hours time, daylight time, but I'm not quite exact with the time, so don't quote me on that. But I decided to paint this after hours on the weekend for a change in lighting, change in atmosphere, huge reduction in foot traffic. There's still plenty of interaction with the local populace. A lot of people come talk to me, tell me stuff. One gentleman told me that he used to live in that the upstairs of this building right there. It was amazing. It was really fun bit. Friends, this is our seventh episode, and I'll have a more serious topic to discuss with you today. Recently, less than a week prior to filming this, I lost a friend, a musician for a metal band. We met several years ago at a convention in Virginia. I had a short film I was supporting by attending, and he was a member of the band that was in attendance as a special musical guest. At the after party in the hotel, he recognized me from my film that he watched, and I did watch his stage performance. His band was great. We admitted that to each other. We sat on the couch, drank some bold beverages, caught up. Our conversation, smooth, non-judgmental. Every year at this convention, we would do the same thing. We'd see each other's work. We'd hang out at the after party, and we'd catch up over the past year with each other. Realized both extremely busy. These conventions, these after parties, were more for relaxing and catching up with friends that are in the same hustle and bustle, the same mode you're in. There's some slight networking, but it was more that there's other people in the grind, that this is the only time you get to see them because they're off doing their thing, and it's like a convergence of sorts. We've done this for several years. It was one of the things I looked forward to. And come to find out, others had similar routines of interaction during the conventions, especially with this individual. It was extraordinary. It was a thing now that I think about it. Last year, due to COVID, convention was canceled. This year, I'm here in England, so I missed 2 years in a row. But through the connectivity of the internet, I found that he had taken his own life. So for me and many others, our friend was gone. So right here, I'm putting 2 phone numbers at the bottom of the video. Suicide hotline number, veteran crisis number. Please, before you do anything drastic, make a call, reach out. If you know a friend, pass this number along to them. Be there. You don't know what someone's going through. And there are many people affected by this. A lot of loss and so many unanswerable questions. I know a few friends who have this feeling of a missed opportunity. There is help out there for everyone, no matter who you are, no matter what you're going through. There is someone to help you. We're all in this together, and we need everyone, so don't punch out early. Now, on to the painting. As you've seen in the sketching, which I had to do twice, I didn't like the first one. Proportions were off. I had to redo it. You're allowed to restart to try again. And so I did. Then as standard, I thinned out some burnt sienna, painted out my drawing. After that, I started filling in the colors. With the limited sunlight, it was actually pretty easy to squint my eyes doing this. Doing so allows for a better perspective of looking at the light and dark. Guidelines to help make sure you can separate what's going on, and doing so is going to do most of the work of the painting. Whole skeleton of the painting takes form. You just apply this guideline, this technique, squinting your eyes. This allows your composition to take shape and show you what your painting is really going to look like. You stick to the proportions as best you can, and you'll be moving quite smoothly through this painting. As some eagle eye viewers might have made a couple observations with this painting and some of the photos and stuff. First, I am using a larger canvas, and it's a little easier. It's a little more fun. The other observation is that the medium braid base coat has a few blemishes. So yes, bigger isn't always better, and not everything has to be perfect to work. You have to stretch yourself. You've got to push yourself creatively and with your comfort level so that you can grow and develop. And something simple as a blemish of a spot you're going to paint over anyway shouldn't be a reason not to use a canvas. By the end of this painting, you're going to not even notice that the blemish is even there. You're not going to be able to find it, and it's great. It's a real good thing. Brick walkways and a few of the brick buildings are very close red brick colors. There's some patches of bricks in the walkways that are different color, and you also must be aware of the value. Also, this creates leading lines that bring your eyes around the painting. This is beneficial for your audience to keep their eyes moving around the painting. I've also made sure not to include the car. It's been sitting there most of the day. And the branding and advertising. Removing these things allows the illusion that this could be any small town in any England, not just Loughborough. And the more you can make something relate to more of an audience, the better your chances of making a better painting. It's one of my passerbys complimented on my painting, saying that it looked better than in real life. I was surprised and thankful. My reply was to let them know that it's just how I see the world. You can choose how you see the world, just like you can choose to be happy or miserable. This is how I choose to see the world and show others how it looks through my eyes. And when you paint your subjects, you'll be able to do the same. And all those choices will be yours to make. So make them. Make those choices. I mean, if you get a chance to make something better, then do it. But have a reason for it. And I will always remember Market Street in Loughborough as this vibrant city center, this town center of activity. Despite the fact that my painting has no people in it, I still will know that I was one of the people walking through it. My wife was one of the people walking through it, and we're going to do that. It's rose-tinted glasses. You're going to have that nostalgia effect, and those memories will always be with you. And there you have it, Market Street in Loughborough. Tune in next time we go someplace new for our adventure. And I'm thinking it's going to be the Temple of Venus. We'll bring you along in our next adventure, so don't miss out. Smash that bell, turn on notifications, and you'll be alerted of all the upcoming content. And a huge thank you to those that already have liked and subscribed, so you keep up to date on all our adventures. Hope you have a good day. Happy painting.